Hello, everyone. Today I'm speaking to urge you into taking control of your health by implementing exercise into your regular routine. Everyone knows that exercise is important and beneficial to your physical and mental health. Today I hope to inspire you and motivate you into taking action by exercising at minimum 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Let's start by discussing some health issues that arise from living an inactive lifestyle. Reports from the Division of Nutrition state that various life-threatening diseases arise from living an inactive lifestyle, such as heart disease, strokes, colon, and breast cancer. All these diseases are linked to obesity and in turn living an inactive lifestyle. In fact, heart disease and strokes are the two leading causes of death in the United States. This can be potentially avoided by implementing exercise and taking action sooner than later. If you can make a concerted effort to exercise a minimum of 150 minutes a week, you could reduce the risk of having a heart attack or stroke by 20 to 25%. This is an eye-opening statistic. It shows how taking care of your body, as well as your health, at an early age and consistently can have an impact on your health later in your life. Now on to the topic of health and breast cancer. As I previously mentioned, both of these diseases result from obesity and living an inactive lifestyle. An article from cancer.gov stated that the reason for this association is due to an increase in insulin in the body, as well as long-term chronic inflammation of the blood in the bloodstream. Both of these symptoms can be avoided by simply exercising a minimum of 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. It is clear that these life-threatening diseases are linked to inactivity and it is extremely important for you to try to avoid them. Now that I've briefly touched on the different types of diseases that can arise from living an inactive lifestyle, you may be asking yourself just how much exercise is necessary for me to avoid these. Well, what is recommended for a person that is a healthy weight is to perform a minimum of 150 minutes of exercise a week. That is about 30 minutes of exercise a day for 5 days a week. This exercise should be aerobic exercise, and aerobic exercises are exercises intended to improve the efficiency of your cardiovascular system. Exercises falling into this category are exercises such as jogging and jumping rope. On the other hand, if you're an individual who is overweight, it is recommended that you perform anywhere between 200 to 300 minutes of exercise in a week. I cannot stress to you enough the importance of keeping your weight in control by exercising and how crucial it is in maintaining a healthy lifestyle. I, for one, personally do not want to spend my last years in a hospital bed, and hopefully you feel the same way. Moving forward, I want to talk about how exercising regularly can improve the quality of your life as well as increase your life expectancy. As for the quality of your life, I understand that many people deal with stress on a daily basis, and the stress can be caused by numerous different things. What if I told you that exercise could actually diminish the feeling of stress that you feel? In fact, exercising releases a chemical in the brain that is responsible for moderating stress. So the more you exercise, the less stress that you'll actually feel. But you'll still probably get the same amount of stress. It just won't be as apparent to you. Another benefit of exercising is that when you exercise, a chemical known as endorphins is released into the bloodstream, And endorphins are linked to causing the feeling of euphoria or happiness in the body. And who doesn't like to feel happy? I know I sure do. And as I mentioned before, exercising can increase your life expectancy. And demonstrated on, or this graph illustrates how this could be possible. Here on the Y, or vertical axis of the graph, is years gained from exercising. On the bottom is the recommended amount of exercise that I mentioned, 150 minutes a week. This first bracket bar on the bar graph shows that if you complete 50% of that recommended 150 minutes a week, your life expectancy can potentially increase by 1.5 years. And if you complete 100% of this recommended exercise per week, your life expectancy could be increased by about 4 years, potentially. And this isn't just once or twice type thing. Like, this is consistent exercise, which is like almost every week. And if you complete 200%, which is about 5 hours a week on a regular basis, you could potentially increase your life expectancy by about 4.5 years. And if you're really an overachiever and you go above and beyond what's expected and complete about 300% of exercise a week, which is in turn 7.5 hours a week, you could potentially increase your life expectancy by about 5.5 years. Hopefully this information was striking enough to motivate you to take action and implement exercise into your daily routine. It is clear and easy to see the benefits that come along with exercising, such as increased life expectancy, less stress, and greater happiness. And it is easy to see the negative health problems that can easily be avoided, such as cancer, heart disease, and strokes. So don't just sit back. Instead, stand up and take control.